Okay, what did I tell you? Walking back to the car and yep, that's an agate. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Chalcedony Chris, and today I'm back on the Rangitata River looking for some agates. Back at my new favorite spot. I was here a few weeks ago. That's probably 2 videos back. If you haven't seen it, I'll add a link up in the top corner. So last time I went left, today I'm gonna go right. Let's see if we can get one of those big Rangitata agates. See, the water is a little bit discolored. Has been a little rise in level and flow. Still looks pretty manageable though. Let's walk behind that main current over there. There was a hawk circling this gull colony from last time, just a few minutes ago. I wonder if he smashed any of those babies that are recently hatched. Oh well. Get back to you with an agate pretty soon. I dropped my stick. Wow. So that took way longer than I thought it would. It's been well over an hour now and I've finally found my first little bit of agate for the day. We'll see what it looks like when we dig it out. Let's have a look. There it is. Yeah. We'll give it a cut. Probably give it a cut. So this one looks pretty much the same on the inside as it does on the outside, although that's not too bad. I'll lick it. Yeah, it's alright, but it's quite badly broken. So it's not going to make it to the shelf, but if you have a look on the outside there, that's a bit of amethyst, and if you know anything about me by now, it's that I can't get enough of amethyst. Not that I'll ever find much. But yeah, it's not worth keeping. Here's a little bit showing through the sand. Let's dig it out. I don't think it's much. It looks broken. Oh, bigger than I thought. Yeah. Looks pretty plain. Well, there's your typical banding. Badly broken as well. I don't think it's even worth putting chips of that into the tumbler. I think we'll just leave that behind. Finally, after over 3 hours of really not much at all in a spot that produced 13 agates for me last time, well, obviously not the same spot as next to it, I finally found something that I can show you. Let's have a look. I don't think it's much, to be honest, but it's a bit of an agate. There you go. Well, it's not a blue bandy one, so that's a positive. So it looks like we're cooking with gas now. I just showed you that last agate, and 20 meters away, I found another one. If I can find it again, there it is. Looks like a blue bandy, but it's most of a nodule, so that's all good. We'll take it and we'll get it cut. I'll show you what it looks like. That one's actually quite cool. We'll lick it again. Yeah, nice red moss. So here's a little something. I think it's just a chip. Oh yeah, it's a seam. Looks like it's oxidized on the outside. It's been out in the air for a while, broken like that. Okay, as you can tell by the big smile on my face, things are improving. I'm looking at, yeah, the biggest agate I've seen at least all day. Yeah, it's not a big Rangitata agate, but it's one of those average sized nodules, sort of the ones between 1 and 3 pound. Yeah, it may be damaged. Let's go in and have a closer look. Okay, I've just flipped the camera. Boom, there it is. Oh, well. Oh, okay, that's cool. You can see there's fortified banding. That's where it's grown around a crystal, as I explained in one of my previous videos. There's definitely bits where it's broken, but that's just that's what the exterior would have looked like. That's not breakage, that's just the shape it is. I think that might have chipped off. Let's go wash it and have a better look. So if you're a local, this might give you a hint as to where I am. The big blue Christmas bunny. Well, it's the middle of January. If you didn't notice, he's got a little friend right over there looking at us. So there's a little, from here it looks like a marble sticking up at me. Hopefully it's more than that. Ah, yeah, it's a baby nodule. These aren't uncommon, but I like getting them cut because I often find little surprises in them. So this is pretty much my view. When I'm out here, I'll try and have the camera look exactly where I look. It's obviously very tedious. I enjoy listening to audiobooks while I'm out here. I listen to music, I listen to podcasts, and I find that distracting my brain from looking very intensely for agates, if I just keep my eyeballs on autopilot in the background, I tend to do better. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's the wrong way of doing things, but it seems to be working for me. So I think that's it for today. My feet have had enough. I may find something on the way to the car, as often happens, but I will certainly let you know if that does happen. Okay, what did I tell you? Walking back to the car and yep, that's an agate. Pretty unmistakable. Decent size too. Let's get the dust off. That is a nice whole nodule. A little cleft going right through the middle. But I don't think it's a fracture, that's just its shape. Really, really cool texture on this one. Very cool. Woohoo! Okay, this is a little bit ridiculous. I took about 5 steps, typical, and I found another one. Let's have a look. Now from up here it looks broken, but you never know. Oh yeah, it was the outside. It's just a chunk that's broken off. Bit of druzy, bit of green moss. Sort of stalactite-y things. I don't know if there's any cutting that will salvage this. But we'll see if we can do anything with it. Oh well. It's broken, but it's still a little cherry on top for the day. back where I started. Ooh, I nearly forgot. I need to wash those agates and show you what they look like with all the dust off of them. Give me a sec. Right, so the last one we just found. Okay, there you go. Brings out a bit more detail. It's a bit of a better idea of what's going on. That looks pretty interesting. Cool. Clean, dried, cut and polished. And yep, it's a winner. RR stands for Rangitata River, where I found it, and this one's going to be on my shelf for a very long time. And a broken one with the moss going through it. Would have liked that hole. That would have been a big one. Well, pretty big. Yeah, that would have been pretty big. Was, yeah, not a heck of a lot going on. That's okay. It's yeah, wasn't expecting much. It actually probably looks better on the outside in this case than on the inside. This is the one I was supposed to wash off first. I got distracted by all those other ones. Ah. That's pretty cool, man. Look at that. Oh, there's something in there. So here's the biggest one of the day. It's a bit better cleaned off now, and you can see the fortified banding, but you can see, because you can see that, it means that it's broken. And that's what it looked like on the inside. You can see this cool little sprays in there, and they're sort of growing along a fracture line, which is quite cool. So it must have fractured in situ, and then minerals crept in there and grew while the solution was still kind of soft and squishy, I guess. Yeah. Since agates grow in volcanic cavities from highly silicified water solutions, they have to solidify, and yeah, I'm assuming that at the stage that happened, it wasn't fully solidified yet. Maybe I'm wrong. It would be good to know. So, yeah, this one wasn't worth polishing, but it was good to see what it actually looked like. And it could have been a really nice agate if it was whole. Once again, thanks everybody. Please like and subscribe. Let all your rock hounding buddies know there's a guy running around New Zealand collecting agates and putting it on YouTube. If you have any suggestions or constructive criticism or any sort of comments, please don't hesitate to leave them down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. I'll see you in the next one.